Hello everybody, a little review of X and Y intercepts here. So let's start just by going to the top here, just identifying what the x-intercept and y-intercept are in each of these problems. Here's the x-axis. The line goes through the x-axis at -2. So the x-intercept is -2. The y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis up here. So that would be y equals 4. Problem B. The x-intercept is where it crosses the x-axis right there. That would be x equals -5. And the y-axis is right here. If that's 2, that makes this 1. So it's y equals 1. Over here, it looks like the x-intercept, this is a tricky one, is between 3 and 4. So let's call that 3.5, and the y-intercept is between 0 and 1. Let's call that 0.5, halfway between 0 and 1. The quiz will not have decimals like that. For each part, plot the intercepts and graph the line. So for this one, we have an x-intercept at 2. X-axis is this one. Y is this one. And a y-intercept of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get a straight edge. And graphics. Next one, x-intercept at -3, x-axis, y-axis, 1, 2, 3. Y-intercept at +3, 1, 2, 3. Take out our straight edge again. And connect. Next page. Determine the x and y intercepts and use them to graph the line. So this is where we solve for the x and y intercepts first and then plot them. So to find the x-intercept, we cover up the y part. In this case, we'd have 2x equal to 12. So for the x-intercept, if 2x is equal to 12, we would divide both sides by 2, and we would get x equals 6. So I'll put that down here for my x-intercept. For the y value, we make x 0. So for the y-intercept, we would have 3y equals 12, divided by 3, and we get y equals 4. Plotting each of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the x, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the y, and we plot. Next problem, 3x plus y equals 6. So 3x equals 6 for the x-intercept, that's x equals 2. And then y equals 6 for the y-intercept. X equals 2, y equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here, x equals 4 for the x-intercept. And for the y-intercept, we have to include that negative beforehand. So we have -4y equals 4, and we get y equals -1 for the y. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the x, -1 for the y. And you sketch the line. On to the final page. 5x plus 2y, or -5x plus 2y equals 10. We cover up the 2y, and we get -5x equals 10. Divide by -5. We get x equals -2 for the x-intercept, and for the y, 2y equals 10. So y is equal to 5 for the y. We have -2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the y. And we end up with that line. Moving on to the final one. This one will have a decimal in it, the quiz will not. So if I cover up the 2y there, I get 4x is equal to 6. and x is equal to 6 over 4. Now 6 over 4 is the same as 1.5. So I'll write 1.5 there. For the y, 2y equals 6, so y is equal to 3. The way you graph 1.5 is go halfway between 1 and 2, right there on the x-axis, and y equals 3 is right there. Take out your straight edge and connect the line through those 2 points. Hope you enjoyed the review of x and y intercepts. Send us an email if you have any questions.